Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Friends, Season 2, Episodes 11 and 12. So, time flies in the show. Last two episodes, Christmas came and went, and like I kind of talked about, I won't, spend too much time on it since I talked about it at the end of the last reaction, but Phoebe realized that her real father wasn't the guy in the photos, that it's just, a model for, which by the way is kind of a strange modeling job. If you make it as one of the models who is in the photographs, in the picture frame that you get, are you like a low tier model? Are those models like crying, like wishing they could have made it somewhere else? Is that like an acting equivalent of, I don't know, being on a cooking show or something? Although a cooking show could be really, really cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just an industry I never really give much thought to, those type of models. Although nowadays I'm assuming picture frame sales are way, way down. I mean, how many people really put together a solid picture frame collection? I'm a big fan. I don't have one myself, but I think it's pretty cool. But I would imagine most people prefer having like an album in their Instagram or on Facebook or something, no? Wow, that was a long tangent that had very little to do with the show. But Ross and Rachel, they're still apart, although Rachel is clearly not over Ross, and Ross, he's going full puppy dog eyes, trying to make it up with Rachel. So we'll see, we'll see if by the end of this season we're gonna have a type of resolution for that will they, won't they? Oh, one thing that I didn't talk about is Joey. And Joey in a casting call situation, which, the stereotype in Hollywood is, a guy and an actress, having to do favors for some manipulative dude. But I'm sure in Hollywood it has worked the other way. And it's obviously treated lightly in the show, and I have no problem with joking about serious matters whatsoever, but I do feel for Joey being objectified in that sense. And I like how he's such a sensitive guy, that he doesn't like that, I mean, I would not like that either, especially that, that person was attractive. It's not like it's something that under ordinary circumstances Joey wouldn't want to do, but it's the manipulation, it's the principle of the issue, it's the power, dynamic going on. So I guess I appreciate that this show, even though it's obviously not contemporary, even back then with this humorous topic, like showed the reality that for anyone in that situation, girl, guy, no matter what, that's not somewhere where you feel good at all when someone's like holding that over you to get a job. I don't know. This is probably the worst intro I've done to a Friends video. Let me just stop talking right now and get into the reaction. Of course, the full reaction is on Patreon along with future episodes if you want to support me and check out those videos. For now, let's get into today's reaction. Friends, Season 2, Episodes 11 and 12.
Here's Mr. Winky. And
for all his flaws, Ross is a very dedicated father.
there was a projectile throwing up incident, but he started it. Okay.
Oh, right.
What?
Oh, you and me?
No, Susan and me.
Susan's face.
We're getting married.
Don't get hurt by this, Ross. It's okay.
Pronounce you wife and wife, Mary?
Yes.
Well, why wouldn't I want to come? I had fun at the first wedding. What would it say about me if I couldn't revel in... I'm reveling, baby. Believe me.
Yes, that is the face of a reveler.
Finger caught in that chair?
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Nice to go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor Ross. Okay, we're gonna have a wedding episode? That could be fun and disastrous. Poor Monica, I hope she doesn't feel like she, at the wedding, like, oh, I need to find someone.
This is so cool. You're actually going to be on television.
I know.
That is really cool.
Thinking about all of us and how these are the days of our lives.
Don't get too existential with this one.
Susan's caterer had a mountain bike accident this weekend, and she's in a full body cast.
Why is that good?
Yes.
Does that have something to do with you getting a job? That's supportive Friends.
This isn't a problem for you, is it?
Would it matter?
Oh, you were so great!
Why do they need to get married?
Because they love each other, and that they want to celebrate that love with the people that are close with them.
Want to call that a reason?
Bitterest man in the living room.
You should do a duet with Phoebe.
Hey, if she were marrying a guy, she'd be like the worst lesbian ever. She taught me all about, you know, how to work with the cameras and smell the fart acting.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'm lost.
While you're thinking of it, you take this big pause where you look all intense, you know, like this.
I get it. Did they miss it?
The situation is much more dire than we'd expected. Your sister is suffering from a subcranial
I'm
hematoma.
surprised they didn't edit that out with a cut back to her face.
We can discuss this further over coffee.
Wow. How hard was it for Joey to get into character on this one?
I got a big dinosaur bone to inspect.
No, that's me.
Oh, right.
Oh,
What?
Duh.
What's wrong?
is everything okay?
No.
What now?
One of my clients died on the massage table today.
Seriously? From the massage?
Something to get.
No, she probably woke up this morning and thought, all right, so I'll have some breakfast. Little did she know God was thinking, okay, but that's it. Her spirit left her body. I don't think it went very far.
What?
I think it went into me.
What? Phoebe needs to be a character in a Sam Raimi movie.
Lambs are scarier. Otherwise, the movie would have been called Silence of the Ducks.
Oh, I believe I had the half-drunk cappuccino with the lipstick on the rim.
That is so gross.
How long do you think this lady will be with us?
I don't know.
Is she really with her? I mean, how?
Sit up.
Use this as an excuse.
Wonderful. Is it a living room? Is it a restaurant? Who can tell?
Are we breaking the fourth wall? Who could tell?
Remember Ross?
Oh, hello,
Hi,
Ross.
Mrs. Gray.
So,
Dang. Not your future mother-in-law, bro.
if you didn't pour the coffee, no one would have anything to drink.
Believe me, sometimes that happens.
I never worked. I went straight from my father's house to the sorority house to my husband's house.
Oh, wow.
Evelyn Dermer. Of course, that's before she got the lousy facelift. Now she looks like Soupy Sales.
I didn't get any of those references.
Who's Evelyn Dermer?
Okay, I'm not the only one. I mean, they're treating it like this is real. She literally has the aura of another woman.
and Daddy were upset when I didn't marry Barry and get the big house in the suburbs with all the security and everything, but God, this is just so much better for me.
You dodged a bullet with Barry, I swear.
I look at you and I think, oh, this is what I want.
That's so cool.
For me.
Well, not just for you.
Well, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Considering leaving your father.
Seriously? Oh.
Lesbian wedding, chicken breasts.
Not the right time.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What? It's not like I'm putting little nipples on them.
They weren't getting along.
None.
They didn't fight a lot?
It's like the episode with Joey's parents.
God, how was I supposed to know they were having problems?
Ross's face.
Action.
Hey, look who's up.
Is there any chance that you can look at this as flattering? I mean, she's doing it because she wants to be more like you.
I'm sure that's just one of many reasons.
I just got divorced. They sent me to this shrink, and she told me that all kids have a tendency to blame themselves.
I've heard that.
It's actually kind of true.
That's mean, bro.
Hi, thanks for meeting me.
Oh, that's all right, although you did cut into my very busy day of sitting.
He's got a sense of humor. Look at that.
When your wife's spirit left her body, kind of stuck around in me.
How will he react?
Can you think of any unfinished business she might have had? Like any reason she'd be hanging around?
She wanted to see everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Everything? That's never gonna
That's
happen.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember, she also said she wanted to sleep with me one last time.
Nice Nice try, old man.
There's laughing in my head.
Worth a shot, huh?
His instincts made him look to Joey.
An orthodontist, but he came as a regular dentist.
That is not cool. Sorry.
Thank you, but I don't really need your help. Actually, what I think you said was, don't touch that and get the hell out of my kitchen. Anyway.
Anyway.
Just turns out I don't think I planned enough time to actually do it.
Hey, Mon, you want some help?
If you want.
If you want, come on, just ask for help. Don't be prideful about it.
Seen everything yet. I'll be right back. She has to go to the bathroom again.
What? Where does the line between the spiritual and physical end?
Does anybody have any marijuana?
Really? Okay. Cool mom alert.
So, what's new in sex?
New in sex?
Well, the only man I've ever been with is your father.
Oh, really?
Did I sing? I don't hear anything.
Put on some noise-canceling headphones, Monica.
I mean, God, you just come here and you drop this bomb on me before you even tell Daddy. Talk you out of it?
No.
Then what? What do you want?
Yeah, why would she?
People you would understand.
Why on...
What do you mean? She didn't get divorced.
You didn't marry your Barry, honey. But I married mine.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Wow. I mean, I couldn't think of more way to insult her father, honestly. Imagine being called a Barry. Oh.
Move, move, move!
Monica, I feel like you should have German subtitles.
Oh my gosh, that's so clever. Wow, Chandler, that's good.
Do you want me to cry? Is that what you want?
Come on, they're helping you.
Sir, no, sir! I'm gonna take a bunch of those little hot dogs and create a new appetizer called Pigs in Ross. Ball of melon.
Hey, how come I'm...
Carrot and the stick motivation. Actually, mainly just stick.
Great, right on schedule. Got my little happy helpers.
What do you
What's
mean?
the matter?
Nothing.
Something's clearly wrong.
I think we're calling off the wedding.
What?
You're still gonna
cold
pay me,
feet?
right? Or something a little less selfish?
But they're my parents. I mean, they're supposed to give me away and everything.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I think Susan's right.
Good for you for admitting it.
Do you love her? And you don't have to be too emphatic about this. Well, then that's it. And if George and Adelaide can't accept that, then the hell with them.
Look at what a good guy Ross is.
My parents didn't want me to marry you. No way that would have stopped me. Do it.
I mean, is Ross not the ideal ex or what? Come on.
We're back on.
You heard the woman? Peel, chop, double!
She might get along with Gordon Ramsay.
I feel like Superman without my powers, you know?
Well, now you understand how I feel every single day. The world is my lesbian wedding.
How could he be single when he's that clever? Come on.
Butterscotch? No one?
Everyone's just gonna think she's drunk. Oh, he's gonna give her away? Ross is so decent, man. Can you imagine doing that? Actually going to your ex's wedding and giving them away?
Carol and Susan in holy matrimony.
Oh my God. Now I've seen everything. She's gone. She's gone.
She was excommunicated very quickly. Regular Phoebe is back.
I just feel kind of alone.
You know, I couldn't help overhearing what you just said. And
Oh.
it's time for you to forget about Rose, move on with your life. We go get you a drink.
Okay, so nice.
Oh, Phoebe. Oh, Phoebe. Oh, you don't know what you're doing.
I shouldn't even bother coming up with a line, right?
Oh, I'm not saying it's something I want to pursue, but it's nice to know I have options.
There's more alcohol, right? You did a good thing today.
Okay.
I would never have guessed they were going to be dancing.
All right, look, penis schmenis, okay? We're all people.
That's the line you came up with, bro?
Which one of us do you think will be the last to get married?
Oh, no, Monica. Oh, really? Okay.
Isn't Ben in this?
Oh, yeah.
Poor Chandler.
There's the monkey, and it reminds me of Marcel.
I can see that.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
You know, the little pouty chin.
And the fact that they're both monkeys.
Sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing, you know?
You did.
I have a Malibu Barbie who will no longer be wearing white to her wedding.
Sometimes he'd borrow your hat, and when you got it back, there'd be little monkey raisins in it.
That's a good memory.
I did it to my boss's hat. All of a sudden, I had this big attitude problem.
That was just an attitude problem? I mean, bro. We're changing up the intro here.
My first fan mail.
Oh,
Check it out.
Oh, nice. Wow, that's a dated thing, though.
Closed, please find 14 of my eyelashes.
You still excited?
There's no stamp on it. This woman was in our building.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have a stalker, bro. Be careful.
I have my very own stalker.
He's excited about that?
Conference in L.A., so I figured I'd go and then drive down to the zoo.
No, I think he will be surprised till he realizes he's a monkey. You know, isn't capable of that emotion.
I think monkeys can be surprised.
Pretend like I'm telling you a story, okay? So everyone just laugh. Now. Hello.
Hi. But I think you're really, really great.
Oh, come on. Go out, you guys.
About playing your songs for kids.
Oh, I would love to have kids.
Different question.
What do you do for dinner?
Well, we could just stay in and cook for ourselves.
That's so relatable. Holy.
God, the stalker.
And it's a good idea. We might want to have a backup plan, though, just in case she is in a cartoon.
He's channeling his inner Samwise Gamgee.
And when we pass her on the stairs, she won't know it's me because we never met.
She will definitely know it's you.
That's how radio stars escape stalkers.
Who's she gonna be? Back to the pan idea.
Wait.
Now we're ready. Who's that? Not a scary stalker, at least not scary looking. Oh gosh, Chandler. Who knew we were gonna get Marcel back?
I seem to find the monkey I donated last year. He's a...
What happened?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. Marcel has passed on.
What? Oh, poor Ross.
There's an old saying, sometimes monkeys die.
That's a saying?
Not a great saying, but...
That's the worst saying I've ever heard, bro.
Just a gesture.
Zoo dollars?
Yes.
What?
Birds show at 4. The macaws wear hats.
Work on your bedside manner.
If your monkey hasn't just died.
Oh, wow. I love the random characters they encounter who are so strange or rude. It's so great in the show.
I can't believe Joey's having lunch with his stalker. What is she like?
Attractive?
Misery?
Yeah.
Well, she looks the exact opposite of that.
That's honestly a great way to describe her.
She thinks that Joey is actually Dr. Drake Ramore.
Okay, no. I'd stay away, bro.
What are you looking at me for? He's the one who wants to buff the maniac.
You know, maybe if I picture them all in their underwear.
That's not a good idea. The last guy got fired.
Oh gosh, jeez.
You know, and they just grown-ups drink their coffee and do their grown-up thing, you know, and kids.
The kids will be nice, hopefully.
Are you gonna kiss me?
Was thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, alrighty, let's play some tunes.
I mean, if anything will get rid of your nerves, that will.
Okay.
Please tell me it's Smelly Cat. Come on, bring that classic.
It's about grandparents, okay?
Or that, okay.
Hasn't been coming to dinner, and last time you saw her, she looked so much thinner.
Is this gonna be a dark song?
And your dad said she moved to Peru, but the truth is she died, and someday you will too. La la la.
10 out of 10. Come on. Come on. This is amazing. Forget the parents with zero sense of humor. No one cares.
A little while ago, you were reattaching Simone's spinal cord.
I mean, how could this be real?
Takes like over 10 hours, but they only showed it for 2 minutes.
This woman has issues.
Oh, these hands, these beautiful hands. Oh, I could just eat them, but I won't.
Stay away. Run. Yeah, they were right to be afraid. They were right to be afraid when they first heard about a stalker.
Maybe even lick one?
All right.
No, no, how can you be going along with this, man? All the red flags are waving in your face.
Oh my God, someone, he's choking. Is anyone here a doctor?
This is where this is gonna go.
Dr. Drake Ramore.
My condolences, Ross.
Meet me in the nocturnal house in 15 minutes.
What the heck?
Hey, look, I don't really enjoy being with other men that way.
About your monkey. It's alive.
What? What a twist! It's an evil zoo. What are they doing to poor Marcel?
I'm a neurosurgeon, and that was clearly a case of, foodal chokage.
Foodal chokage.
Who am I to question the great Dr. Drake Ramore?
But that's...
I should just be happy to be...
Oh, this poor lady. Oh, this poor lady. But she's speaking Joey's language now.
Just hey. Like at the end of a dance. Hey!
Older when you'll want to sleep with people just to make them like you, but don't. Everybody, that's another thing that...
I mean, is that not a life lesson? Great teaching.
Very informative.
Not at all inappropriate! We're coming, everybody. There are cookies in the back.
The kids loved her.
It's great. The kids loved you.
See, I'm glad this guy is cool with it.
Because you told the truth. And nobody ever tells kids the truth.
That's true.
Incredible.
This guy is awesome.
How did you know there was a butt?
I sense these things. It was either butt or butter.
That's a great line.
You play more songs about, like, barnyard animals.
I can do that.
Really?
Do you know what you're signing up for?
What?
She wants another kiss.
I'm thinking about it.
I hope it ends well.
Ambassador of darkness slitting out of his cave like a winged messenger.
Who is this guy?
Vector of the macabre. A few months back, inside job, your monkey was taken.
By who?
The zoo. Do you believe everything the zoo tells you?
That's the only thing the zoo's ever told me.
They don't want the bad publicity. It's all a great big cover-up. Do you have any...
This guy might be more than a little crazy.
Enigma of the trees, upside-down denizen of the night, taunting gravity.
Buddy, my monkey...
Taunting gravity? Oh, this guy is awesome.
Your monkey found a new career in the entertainment field. That's all I know.
What, circus?
What is this information worth to you, my friend?
Nothing.
My offer is this. Nothing.
But you already told me everything.
Did he, though? Oh, he did. The guy's like, shoot, should have thought about it better. Work on your negotiation blackmail.
Actually is the monkey shine monkey.
Oh, wow. So what are you...
No way.
Okay, hi again.
Look how happy all the kids are.
And the farmer hits him on the head and grinds him up, and that's how we get hamburgers.
She's trying to turn them vegan.
Chicken!
Yes.
Damn it! I'm a doctor. I'm not God.
Well, there goes my whole belief system.
How can that be? You were just kissing Sabrina.
Rachel, it's a world where Joey is a neurosurgeon.
Is she here? Huh?
Who?
Sabrina, I know about you two. I saw you today kissing...
Oh, here we go. How are you gonna get yourself out of this?
You told me I was the only one!
Now this is becoming a soap opera right here.
I'm an actor. I just pretend to be a doctor.
Oh my God.
It's like Galaxy Quest. Look at them smiling in the back.
University Hospital, the same place you've been for the last 18 years.
Okay, will this break through to her?
How can you be here and there?
Magic.
I'm not Drake.
He's not Drake. He's Hans Ramore, Drake's evil twin.
Yes. Oh, Ross, that's legendary, bro.
Yes, it is true. He pretended to be Drake to sleep with me.
Oh, come on. That's next level improv from your friend group.
Away with me. And he did
Is that coffee? Oh, good. Okay, I was worried just gonna get hit.
Let's eat up, you bastard!
You just wanted to get in on it.
Is all this true?
I mean, now you have to finish the scene, right?
You deserve much better than me, Erica. Go to Salem. Find him. He's the guy for you.
That's pretty good.
Hans. Yo, evil twin.
I'll never forget you, Hans.
They won't forget you either. That was great, Ross.
People who threw the water.
Why?
Aww.
A lot of complaints from parents about some of the stuff in your songs.
Losers.
So you're bored about how the kids want to hear the truth?
No.
He didn't even stand up for her. He's not the right guy.
You want me to be like some stupid, big, like, purple dinosaur?
I'm not saying you have to be Barney.
Who's Barney?
She never knew the name. I mean, come on, bro. You hired her. You didn't listen to her music at the cafe. You did no background checks. That's on you.
Finally get a part on TV and the monkey's making movies.
Don't be jealous, Joey.
Ready? Okay.
Well, let's hear another hit from Phoebe. Let's go, Phoebe.
Is this where the singing lady is who tells the truth?
It is.
It's here!
Okay, now the cafe needs to start paying her. Actually, maybe not. You don't want a ton of kids in your place if they don't buy coffee. But that's legit.
Sometimes men love men. There are bisexuals, though some just say they're kidding themselves.
That's great. She got a full house.
What, you never look down in the shower? I'm not allowed to make one joke in the monkey is penis genre.
Friend of his.
And I have a timeshare in the Poconos with Flipper.
Hey, buddy, Marcel.
Will he recognize you? Oh, now you're famous and you don't recognize where you came from, bro. Wow.
The jungle, the mighty jungle.
That was worth a shot.
The lion sleeps tonight.
Oh, he does.
That's
That's solidarity, guys. Way to go, Joey. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Who would have thought that would be a heartwarming moment with Marcel? That's cool.
Obviously not their favorite pet. Smelly cat.
Yes, yes, smelly cat.
I think you might want to, like, pick a more masculine note.
Oh, Phoebe's amazing. All right, so that is Friends Season 2, Episodes 11 and 12. I really enjoyed both those episodes. Really funny, really kind of interesting setups and premises, including some kind of like jumping around of locations a tiny bit. I mean, obviously, I know this is, you know, one of those studio sitcoms, so it's not like we're going to have this crazy camera work or do all these set pieces like a film or anything like that, but you know, we got to show up at the wedding, and I will just say massive props to Ross for being so cool about everything. You know, his knee-jerk reaction was kind of to be upset and to not want to go and sulk. But at the end of the day, when he was needed, he showed up and did a really decent thing, even though it was hard. You know, you saw him at the party sitting by himself. You know, that can't be an easy thing to do. Like I said, in the real world, you know, outside of sitcom land, I can't imagine going to the wedding of my ex. Actually, maybe some people do. I feel like some people are, you know, have different relationships. So maybe that's a good question to leave to anyone else. Has anyone gone to an ex's wedding? And if so, why? I'd just be curious for like what those reasons are. I mean, I've had things end on very good terms, but the reasoning to go, you know, is it because you maintained a friendship afterwards? Possibly. Or maybe if there's kids involved. But if anyone has real life experience, I guess, in that category, that would be an interesting thing. And then, of course, we had some time with Rachel and her mother, you know, wanting to break up with her father. And you can see how that's difficult on, you know, even when you're an adult yourself and you're out on your own, when your parents' marriage falls apart, or you hear that things aren't as you kind of thought they were, you know, that blissful ignorance of childhood, that everything between your mom and dad is good and happy, when that kind of falls away in a serious sense, it's complicated and messy and can be unpleasant. I definitely feel for Rachel in those circumstances. But you do see, I actually think that there's it just shows like how Rachel totally made the right call, you know, why you don't want to get married if you're not in love with someone, because chances are at some point in your life, you're going to look back on that with regret. So I don't know. I think that's just a nice moment, a reinforcement. If Rachel's ever, you know, feeling particularly single and lonely, or just having second thoughts in general, like should I have just settled, you know, she can remind herself that just because you do settle and get married and live a life with someone, if you didn't really love them, you're always going to know that. That's going to come back to haunt you, whether you end up getting divorced or not. You are going to know how you actually felt if you married someone that you didn't really have feelings for. And then in this, you know, episode 12 here, we got to see Marcel, and I didn't expect to see Marcel, I will say. Not a character I would have thought we would catch any more glimpses of, and also not a character I thought we kind of have a sweet moment with, but we did. The show pulled it off. It managed, you know, thanks to Ross's, what is so endearing is how much Ross loved Marcel. You know, I've never had a pet monkey, of course. I don't find them as the cutest animals. You know, I'm a dog person personally, but Ross's like genuine love for Marcel is infectious, and I want Ross to be happy because of that. And he's such a committed like pet owner, you know what I mean? And I just love the scenes of him at the zoo, you know, whether it's the zoo owner or the odd guy working there. Both of those were interesting and kind of different with the background of like animals. And then the final scene, you know, everybody singing together, just another one of those really sweet, heartwarming moments where all the friends are kind of unified on one mission, working together to support each other. You know what I mean? Like Chandler doesn't care about Marcel. None of them do except Ross, but they care about Ross, and because of that, they're there for him. I mean, that's what friendship is all about, and the show has some really cool moments like that. That's definitely one of them. And then just quickly, I will say that Phoebe, I love that we kind of had the B storyline focused on her music, because anytime we hear more songs from Phoebe, it really is just hilarious. And it's kind of a cool thing. I didn't really break down what her music could be, but that's kind of a good way to put it. Like, Phoebe tells the truth in her songs, and a lot of times she says things in a definitely in a unique way, not always a socially acceptable way, but I think that it's pretty cool that they showed the children. I actually thought how it was going to go was that she was going to sing and the kids were either going to be mean or bored or just not get it. But I think it's more realistic how the show did it, where the kids had a great time and they liked it, and they also appreciated how, you know, things weren't sugar-coated and just the normal boring thing you would get from a kid's performance. But of course, the parents are the ones who are upset. I mean, that is probably closer to real life, but it was cool that Phoebe got some support with the kids all showing up at the cafe, you know, just to be there for her. Because at the end of the day, like, Phoebe, I feel like she doesn't even need to make money. It's not like she needs a career in music to be happy. All she wants is to be heard and appreciated for the talent that she truly is. But yeah, really, really enjoyed those 2 episodes. You know, had a really good time with them. I feel like they mixed things up a little bit, and I was just entertained. The time flew by. The episodes felt really short. I'm here talking about it, like, even after I stopped this one, I was like, wait, did I really watch 2 episodes? It was 2 episodes, right? I mean, they had their own distinct storylines, but time really flew with those ones. Like them a lot. Thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you, of course, to everyone who supports on Patreon for the full reactions. I really do appreciate that. That helps me out so much. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, be a hero.